So Jaron Ennis takes to social media, I guess, to clear up somewhat of, well, let's face it, you can't clear this up. But basically, in a nutshell, he's saying that his team negotiated behind his back. He wasn't aware and he didn't know. As always, this is just something just to save face. Your team negotiates behind your back and you didn't know. 9 times out of 10, your team makes the ultimate decision anyway. I don't believe Jeron was ignorant to anything, because this is not the first time we have met this scenario. For a long time, Jeron has said one thing and Bozy has said something else. A lot of the times there's a fight with Crawford. There's not a fight with Crawford. We got an offer. We didn't get an offer. There's an inconsistency when it comes to the so-called truth that's supposed to be told between both father and son. And let's entertain it for a minute. Let's say they did negotiate without his knowledge. That only further proves what I've been hinting at this entire time. They don't think that you're on that level. That's all that showed. Even if you were not aware of the negotiations, it shows when they negotiated for you in terms of they didn't want to put you in a situation that they think that you couldn't climb out of or you couldn't handle. And given that Karen situation, I bet they're being very selective of Jaron Boots Ennis at this point. So whether he knew or he didn't know is actually irrelevant. What is relevant is the fact that they don't believe that they could push forward in that manner in making the fight. Whether it was at 45, whether it was at 47, it doesn't matter. Because at this point, he doesn't need no kind of hiccups. He doesn't need no more stumbles, especially after the Karen situation. He doesn't need none of that. And yet it's still, here we are. Now you understand why they don't entertain people like Blair Cobbs. Now you understand why they don't entertain people like Connor Ben. It's supposedly all these people who don't want no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis. But when smoke comes to Jaron Boots Ennis' door, we always seem to have this dilemma where it don't seem to come through. So it's basically what I said it always have been. Building this man's name and brand off Terrence Crawford's hard work. I wasn't with that. Eventually, you're going to have to stand alone and prove you are what you are. Or did you just expect to ride this man's coattail the entire time? When are you going to put up and show these people that you are what people have claimed and, yell to the moon that you are? If you're not ready to do that, then just step on back. Chill on those compliments. Chill on that Terrence Crawford talk. Chill on that don't nobody want no smoke with you. Chill on that you a boogeyman, because none of that is true. And word through the grapevine, what I'm saying, because I don't like to speculate unless I know for sure, but I'm hearing, Turkey was offering you something like $8 million. You know what I'm saying? If it's not true, that's what's floating around on Twitter. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? And I seriously hope that ain't the case. But at this point, what can you say? And you had to take the social media because you know how it looks at the end of the day. And why is you and your team on 2 different pages is the big question. Why do they feel that whatever the situation is that, they feel they needed to walk away from it when your career at this point is on life support? As far as the hype goes, why would you do anything else to injure this? But like I said, they only ever had 2 choices after that Karen fight. You either get him a big name fight and sell him out, okay? Or you keep giving him soft touches. And as you see what they opted to do. And that's just where we're at with it. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.